use some bacon grease. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, welcome to week 4 results. So it is a snowy day outside and we are just hanging out inside. Well, the boys are shoveling right now, but we're just hanging out and enjoying life. And it's Sunday. We're going to start meal prepping here soon in a little bit. So I wanted to come on and give you results a little bit early because normally we do a lot of this stuff later on in the evening. But because of the snow, we're not really going out. So I can do it now and, you know, whatever. So I left my keto book, my little diary that I write in, at work on Friday. So I don't have my book. I can tell you that most of this week has pretty much just been the same. I've been feeling just really good, really energized, lots and lots of energy. Yeah, it's just been really great. I feel better. Like that's my big thing. Cause this week 4 is kind of, we're doing this by every 4-week increments. So we took new pictures, which you guys saw in the intro. We took measurements, which I'll go over all that as well. We're just kind of doing it in 4-week increments. So 4 weeks, you know, at our 8-week mark, we'll do new pictures and so on and so forth. But yeah, I feel really great. We went shopping yesterday at Sam's Club and Walmart and I walked around the entire time. My back didn't hurt. It was really great. So, yeah, I don't even know what else to say. Everything has just been really positive and really great so far. I feel really good. I can feel a difference. I can start to see a difference. Yeah, so I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. We stayed within our carbs. Actually, most of the time, we stayed less than 10 carbs per day. We have found some new treats, which I think that's what I'm going to do this week instead of a recipe video, which I do want to do. I have a couple people that have asked for a couple of recipes, so I'm going to make those videos next week, or I'm going to make them as I make the food this week, and then I'll post them next week. But I think this week what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go over some of my favorite foods as a separate video that you guys will see on Thursday. Tuesday is my normal grocery haul, which I did ask in that video if you guys want to see something different besides a grocery haul, especially considering a lot of the groceries buy are the exact same thing. So if there's other things that you guys would like to see instead of a grocery haul, leave a comment below and let me know. I like doing the 3 videos a week. So the Sunday results video, the Tuesday, right now it's a grocery haul video, and Thursday recipe video. So I'd like to keep it that 3 video a week thing, hopefully. You know, if my channel picks up quite a bit more, I might start doing more videos than just the 3. I don't know. But let me know what you guys want to see. I want to do this. Not only am I documenting for myself so I can look back next year and go, wow, because that is my goal. That's my biggest non-scale victory goal, is I want to look back at this, look back at right now next year and go, wow, that is my goal. So, but it's also a channel for you guys. It's a channel where I can tell you guys how I'm feeling, and you guys can follow me on this journey if you want, and see where this journey takes us. Because eventually this journey will take us from where we are now to eventually having a baby. So it's a big, long journey. We're doing it. We are doing it, guys. Doing it. Anyway, so can you tell I'm just really excited? So yeah, videos, leave them down below. Let me know what you guys want to see in my weekly videos. So let's go ahead and get down to the results, because I know that's what you guys are waiting for. So since I didn't have my book, I just had to write it on an envelope, but that's okay because it's on my whiteboard, which is over here somewhere. Okay, so we'll start with Chris. Now, like I said, the boys are not here, so I will do the clapping and applause myself. Chris last week went from 231.8. Today he is at 229.2, which is a loss of 2.6 pounds and a total of 10 pounds in 4 weeks. We also did inches, and between chest, waist, and hips, he has lost 7 inches. So most of that was off of his hips. So that was really awesome. He was really excited about that. So yay, Chris. Vaughn went from 244.2 to 243, which is a loss of 1.2 pounds and a total loss of 12.8 pounds total in 4 weeks. And he has lost 3 inches. I believe his chest was the same. His waist was 1 inch and his hips were 2 inches. So, and you could definitely tell, out of all 3 of us, I can tell in the pictures in the beginning of the video, I can tell with Vaughn that he has definitely lost weight, and he can tell he's using holes in his belt loops that he's never used before. So he texted me that the other day and he was so excited. So I'm very excited for him. And for me, I went from 360.1 to 356.8. So I lost a total of 3.3 pounds this week and a total in 4 weeks of 17.2 pounds. And I lost 3 inches as well. 1 from bust, 1 from hips, 1 from waist. So I am definitely okay with that. I'm ecstatic about the 3.3 pounds, and I am floored on these 17.2 pounds in 1 month of burning fat. A lot of that, I'm sure, is water weight. And I'm okay with that, because water is, I mean, drinking water is so good for you, but retaining water is so bad for you. And it's the inflammation and the joint pain and all that stuff. It's crazy. And I said this on my other Facebook. I said, you know, it's crazy how beneficial water is and how detrimental water is. It's crazy. It boggles my mind. So, but yeah, 17.2 pounds. I am floored. I am floored. This diet is everything I could ever imagine and more. I don't have any more cravings. I still randomly want a donut. I don't know why. I just really want a donut, but I don't have any more cravings. I love what I eat. I love the things that I've been making. And most of it is just the same repetitive stuff over and over again. And it's so good. And I get this, I've been asked this a lot. If I'm counting calories as well as carbs. At this point in my diet, we're not focused too heavily on calories. I try not to go crazy. So when I make out my grocery list, I do kind of put carbs or calories in there. So I know that if I have a higher calorie lunch, I want to have a lower calorie dinner. So if I have, you know, hamburger patties for lunch, which is higher because it's a higher fat, it's also got higher calories. 9 times out of 10, I'll have a taco salad for dinner because it's a lot of lettuce, so it's not as many calories. But I'm not super like when it comes to the calories. Once we start to hit some stall points, I may focus a little bit more on calories, but as of right now, I'm not super duper concerned with calories. So hopefully that answers you guys' questions. Some of the other questions I've gotten are requests for more recipe videos, which, like I said, I'm going to film some of the food we make for dinner this week, and I'll post those next week. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got. Oh, there is one thing I wanted to say that I learned this week that I was not aware of, and I'm actually really excited I learned it, because with this diet, I get a lot of, Shannon, bacon and eggs and butter, you're going to clog your arteries. You're going to clog your arteries. You're going to die from a heart attack. Blah, 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 blah. I get a lot of that. And I really didn't know what to say to people when they said that, because I didn't know the scientific, you know, I would just say, well, my blood levels don't say that. So thanks for your concern, and move on. Now I know the answer. I've done my research, and I've, you know, doctors and stuff like that. So now I know why that is not the case with this diet. You're not going to clog your arteries. So I just want to kind of give you a basic rundown of how that works. Carbohydrates, and sugars, or simple sugars, you know, simple complex carbohydrates, all of those things, what they do in a non-scientific way, or non-scientific term, I should say, because I'm not a doctor at all. Please remember, I'm not a doctor. These things rub the inside of your arteries. They rub them raw. They, you know, it's like if you take somebody, this was the example that they gave. If you take a toothbrush and you run a toothbrush over the same part of skin over and over and over again, it rubs it raw. And that's what those simple sugars and carbohydrates, that's what they do to the inside walls of your arteries. And then what happens is when you eat the butter and the bacon and the cholesterol, it flows through your arteries, but it sticks to that rough edge. It sticks to that stuff. So then that's when the plaque starts to build up, and that's when you have those issues with heart attacks and things like that. So when you start cutting out your carbohydrates, your artery walls have a chance to heal and the cholesterol flows through them like they're supposed to. Which is just, I mean, it makes so much sense. And I can't understand at 2015, the year 2015, more people haven't figured out that the food pyramid is bad. The food pyramid is terrible for us. And that this is, you eat fat to burn more fat. It's amazing. It's just, you know, boo, you know. So that is the basic concept. If somebody tells me you're going to clog your arteries, that's basically what I tell them in a nutshell. Yeah. So anyways, that's your scientific lesson for today. I am Dr. Shannon. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a doctor. Not a doctor. Anyways, so that is what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed our results video. Please feel free to share this video. I really want to reach as many people as I can. I have gained almost 100 subscribers since I started this 4 weeks ago. 100 subscribers. You guys are amazing. You guys are great. But please keep sharing. I really want to. This is such motivation. Every time I see that I have a new subscriber, my motivation level just creeps and creeps and it keeps going up. And I feel so great. And I feel great. I feel absolutely great. So that's it. That's all. I'm going to stop blabbing now. So I love you guys. You know I do. Mwah. Love, peace, and bacon grease. Bye.